Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that I think everyone can relate to. Impulse buying. You know that feeling, right? You see something shiny and new. An ad pops up with the perfect pair of sneakers. Or you're just scrolling online and suddenly you've added 5 things to your cart. Before you know it, you've clicked buy now. And the buyer's remorse starts to creep in later. It's called the 48-hour rule. And it has honestly been a game changer for my finances and my peace of mind. It's as simple as it sounds. Whenever you feel that strong urge to buy something that wasn't on your planned shopping list, you stop. Instead of buying it on the spot, you give yourself a mandatory 48-hour cooling off period. You can add it to a wish list. Save the link, take a photo of it in the store, whatever you need to do. But you do not buy it. For the next 2 days, you just live your life. This simple delay is a powerful tool against the clever marketing tactics that are designed to make us buy on emotion. Companies spend billions on advertising to create a sense of urgency and desire. They use things like limited time offer, only 3 left in stock, or flash sale ending soon. These tactics trigger the FOMO, the fear of missing out. They want you to feel like if you don't act now, you'll regret it forever. Your brain's reward center lights up, releasing a little hit of dopamine just from the thought of getting that new item. You're not thinking logically, you're reacting emotionally. The 48-hour rule acts as a circuit breaker. It pulls you out of that emotional, reactive state and gives your rational brain a chance to catch up. First, the initial emotional high wears off. That intense, I need this right now feeling starts to fade. You get some distance from the sales pressure and the slick marketing. This distance is crucial because it allows you to start asking the important questions. Do I really need this? Is it a need or just a want? Do I already own something similar that does the same job? Can I actually afford this right now? Or would it put a strain on my budget? Only for it to end up in the back of your closet, still with the tags on, or on a shelf collecting dust. I've been there. I once bought a super specific kitchen gadget because I saw an influencer use it in one video. It looked so cool, so efficient. I bought it immediately. Primera usted once. It's been sitting in a drawer for 2 years. If I had just waited 48 hours, I would have realized I already had tools that did the job just fine. And I could have saved myself the money and the clutter. When you're in that cooling off period, you can do some real research. Is this the best price available? Are there better alternatives on the market? You can read reviews from actual users, not just the glowing testimonials on the product page. You might discover that the item has a common defect, or that a different brand offers a better quality version for a similar price. This research phase turns you from a passive consumer into an empowered, informed shopper. You're no longer being sold to, you're actively choosing. Say you're browsing online and see a stylish jacket that costs $200. The urge hits, it looks perfect. You can already imagine all the outfits you'd wear it with. Instead of buying it, you take a screenshot and tell yourself, okay, 48-hour rule. For the next 2 days, you go about your business. The first day, you might still think about the jacket a lot. But by the second day, the intense craving has probably subsided. You can check your bank account and see how that $200 purchase would actually impact your budget for the month. Maybe it means you can't go out to dinner with friends that weekend, or you'd have to dip into your savings. Is the jacket worth that trade-off? You also have time to look in your own closet. You might find a jacket you completely forgot you had that looks surprisingly similar. Or you might realize that the new jacket, while stylish, doesn't really fit with the rest of your wardrobe. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like such a must-have anymore. It's not about depriving yourself of things you love. It's about making sure your purchases are intentional. If you've waited 2 days, done your research, considered your budget, and you still feel strongly that this item will add real value to your life, then go for it. You can make the purchase with confidence, knowing it wasn't just a fleeting impulse. You've made a mindful decision, and you're far less likely to regret it later. You'll probably even appreciate the item more because you bought it thoughtfully. It's a mindfulness practice. It helps you become more aware of your own habits, triggers, and emotional responses to consumer culture. It's about shifting your mindset from instant gratification to long-term satisfaction. Every time you successfully use the rule, you're strengthening your self-discipline. You're training your brain to pause and think, which is a valuable skill that applies to so many other areas of life, not just shopping. What if the sale ends? Or what if the item sells out? Yes, that can happen occasionally. But let me ask you this. If an item is so fleeting that it disappears in 48 hours, was it really a life-changing purchase to begin with? Most of the time, another sale will come along. Another similar item will appear. The world is full of stuff. Missing out on one specific deal is rarely the catastrophe our brains make it out to be. More often than not, if you miss it, you'll forget about it in a week. The real win isn't the item you bought, it's the money you saved and the impulse you controlled. It's easy. The next time you feel the urge to make an unplanned purchase, whether it's for $10 or $1,000, just pause. Write it down on a 48-hour list. You can use a note on your phone, a physical notebook, or a browser extension that saves items to a wish. Then, set a reminder on your phone for 2 days later. When the reminder goes off, revisit the item. See how you feel about it then. I promise you, a surprising amount of the time, you'll look at it and think, meh, I don't really want that anymore. And that feeling of empowerment is way better than the temporary thrill of an impulse, but like paying off debt, saving for a down payment, investing in your future, or spending on incredible experiences like travel. It's about aligning your spending with your actual values, not with the fleeting desires created by a clever ad. Just 1 month. Apply the 48-hour rule to every non-essential purchase you're tempted to make. Keep track of all the things you didn't buy and add up the total. I think you'll be shocked at how much money you've saved and how little you miss the things you left behind. It's a powerful step toward financial freedom and a more intentional, less cluttered life. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on living a more mindful and financially savvy life. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever tried a rule like this? What's your biggest impulse buy regret? Let's share our stories. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.